Was clothing dye expensive in Rome? Have you ever wondered what made clothing so special in ancient Rome? One of the key factors was the colors used in their garments. The cost of clothing dye in Rome was quite high, especially for certain colors. Let's break down why that was the case. At the top of the list was Tyrian purple, a dye that was both prestigious and costly. This dye came from the mucus of the Murex sea snail, found in the Mediterranean Sea. To produce even a small amount of this dye, thousands of snails were needed. The process was lengthy and involved heating the glands of the snails in brine for about 10 days. Because of this labor-intensive method, Tyrian purple was extremely rare and expensive, costing about half of a Roman soldier's annual salary for just 1 pound. This made garments dyed in this color a symbol of wealth and power, often reserved for emperors, senators, and high-ranking officials. Other colors were also valuable, though not as much as Tyrian purple. For example, red dyes like crimson were derived from scale insects, which required a lot of effort to harvest. Yellow dyes, made from saffron or similar plants, were also pricey due to the large quantities of raw material needed. On the other hand, colors like black and brown could be made from more common materials, such as iron salts and oak galls, making them more affordable for the average Roman. Many dyes were plant-based and locally sourced, allowing for a variety of colors like red, yellow, blue, green, and brown. However, importing dyes through trade increased their costs. Some Romans tried to imitate the expensive dyes, like fake Tyrian purple made from Indian indigo. While these imitations were available, they were not held in the same regard as the genuine article. Due to the high costs associated with dyeing, clothing itself was often expensive. Richly colored garments became a luxury item for the wealthy elite, while ordinary Romans typically wore undyed or simply colored fabrics. This difference in clothing color and quality reflected social status, with sumptuary laws in place to regulate who could wear certain colors. In practical terms, the rarity and expense of dyes like Tyrian purple meant that wearing colored clothing was a clear indicator of one's social standing in Roman society. This not only reinforced social hierarchies, but also highlighted political authority. So, the next time you think about clothing in ancient Rome, remember that the colors worn were more than just a fashion statement. They were a reflection of power and prestige.